What is up, everybody? Crookjaw here, back with another video, and I'm bringing it back. Not just I'm bringing the sexy back, but I'm bringing back my comic book Wednesdays. I'm just gonna go through maybe one of the comic books that I picked up today. You're probably not going to see this until next Wednesday, but I'm going to show you what I picked up this Wednesday that you're going to see next Wednesday. Yeah, something like that. Let's check them out. Alright, the first book that I picked up today, that it's brand new, is the Bounty Hunter #1. It's a pretty neat cover here. We got Bossk and Boba Fett on the cover with this guy that I thought that was Dengar, but if somebody called something else, I'll have to open up the comic book to see what his name was. Alright, I think that the dude on the cover here, we got Bossk and Boba Fett, and I guess this guy, which I thought was Dengar, is actually called Valance or something like that. It looks like he's some kind of cyborg. You know, he's almost like the Terminator looking style. But this book is actually pretty cool. I actually like it, and I'm going to have to get #2 when it comes out. It's pretty much on the storyline. It's right after the Battle of Hoth or something like that, I think. Where Boba Fett and some other bounty hunters, including Bossk, was on a mission. Boba Fett actually had like a apprentice of some sort, I guess it was, or a protege. They end up betraying him and the rest of the bounty hunters. And at the end of the book, her bounty comes up, and of course all those bounty hunters she betrayed getting the bounty and going after her. The artwork is pretty good. You can see right here we got a nice big nice picture of Boba Fett right there. This is actually written by Ethan Sacks, and the artist is Paolo Villanelli. Polio. I don't know. If you want to pause it to see the names right there, if it comes in clear. I'm not sure if it came in clear or not because I can't see. But yeah, it's pretty good artwork. Like I showed the Boba Fett. Yeah, here's that Valance guy at work here. Pretty cool. Nice vibrant colors on here. Pretty good read. I enjoyed it. Next up, I picked up was a Cable #1. Now this is a variant cover. This is actually done by Scotty Young. If anybody don't know Scotty Young, he does a lot of the baby variants, or you can say, or little Marvel variants, where he pretty much takes your Marvel character and turns it into like a little baby, almost like a Baby Yoda. You know what I mean? But the reason why I picked this up is that in April, supposedly Scotty Young is going to be down in Maryland at a comic book shop called Third Eye Comics for a signing of his new book that's coming out in April. So I might go down there, wait in line, and see if I can get him to sign this. It'd be pretty cool. I always enjoyed Scotty Young's work. I have not read this book yet, but I do know it follows a young Cable. So it should be a good read. I don't know. I might read it later today. Now the third book I picked up at the actual comic shop I went to is a Star Wars #1. I guess they revamped the Star Wars series. I read this one. This one actually follows right after Luke gets his hand cut off, and he finds out that Vader is his father. Pretty much the first page of the book is a scene of him getting his hand cut off, which is a pretty iconic scene. And the next page is a bunch of stuff going around. His hand falling, and it says, "I'm your father," "No, I'm your father, it's the way," and all this. It's pretty cool. So, pretty much the characters in here is going to be Leia, Luke, Lando, Chewie, R2, and C-3PO. Because, you know, if anybody watched Star Wars movies, when Luke gets his hand cut off, Boba Fett actually has Han and Carbonite. So in this comic, they're talking about saving him from Boba Fett. So it's not to that point yet. And maybe at the end of this arc, they'll get Han back. But pretty much they actually Lightspeed back to a rebel position and wind up going into a battle anyway. I got a bunch of green team and all this other blue team going on, and then Leia shows up with the Millennium Falcon and lets the rebels able to escape and go to Lightspeed. So that's a pretty cool book read. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna have to get the rest of them. Now for the last books I got, and I didn't get it at the comic shop. I actually ordered off of eBay after I seen one of the books that Alex from Wink Inc. got a hold of in a mystery box, and that was a X-Men Blue #1. It says it's a $15 book, but I actually picked it up for $2, I think it was. Yeah, $2. Well, actually $4, but this one came with it. So for $4 plus $4 shipping, so $8, I got 2 books. And the other book I gotten was the X-Men Gold #1. Reason why I wanted these books, because, you know, you got Gambit on the cover of this one, and then you got another, like a little hologram kind of thing with Gambit on this one. And what's even super freaking cool about these books is that they are actually variants, and they are connecting covers. What do you mean by connecting covers? Is that you put them together like that, and it should make a whole scene as one. Isn't that pretty cool? So we got Wolverine down there. See, he's all split in half, but then you put them together. Oh, it's Wolverine! I have not read these books yet. I'm excited to read them. I know in one of these, I think in X-Men Blue, Gambit actually marries Rogue, and then after that, they got their own comic book run, Mr. and Mrs. X, which I still need 2 more copies. I need 2 more issues to actually complete that whole run. It was a run of 12 books. I forget which number it was. I mean, it might have been number like 39 or 41 or something. It was a real high number though, because it was at first it was supposed to be Colossus. It was supposed to marry Kitty Pryde, I think it was, and he kind of got cold feet. And Gambit was like, "Well, there's got to be a wedding. Everybody's here," so he proposed to Rogue, and boom, they got hitched. But that's cool, connecting covers. Well, that is it for this Wednesday's Comic Book Wednesday, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button. Comment down below which comic book you'll be interested in reading, or your favorite, or whatever. Comment whatever you want. I don't care. Let me know what's your favorite comic book character. It don't really have to be anything I showed today. But yeah, until next time. See you later. Peace.
Transform